All right, welcome back to Migratory Game. Today I'm going to show you guys how to self-train your retriever. Just the basics, where we start at, or at least where I start at, and then I'll make videos to show the progression from there. The dog I'm working with, her name's Mia. Some of you know, some of you don't. She's about 5 months old, so this isn't, where I would start a dog at 5 months old. I would start a dog at as soon as I get it, or 8 weeks old. Just whenever you get it, start with a little bit of obedience and just a little bit of retrieving, and then we'll build up from there. But when I first get a pup, what I start doing, the very first thing is just getting the dog to retrieve anything that it can get in its mouth. I got an old sock, I tied a knot in it, and we'll just get that pup teased up with it. Good girl. You want that? And then just not very far, just 3 feet. Come here. Oh, good girl. And then when they get it, just call them back to you, and then pet them up and love them up. Good girl. And then go get it. Oh, good girl. Good girl. And then I stop. 2. No more than 2. 2 retrieves. That's it. 2. And then when we go from that, we'll go to leash work. And this leash, it's got a spot for your hand, and then all I do is take the snap, I run it through that spot, so now it'll slide, and then here, sit. Then I slide that over the dog. So at 8 weeks old all the way up, I work on 2 retrieves. If the dog's 5 months old and has never retrieved, 2 retrieves. So start with the basics, 2 retrieves, no more than 2, and then start your dog out on a little bit of leash training. So we'll walk, say heel, and if the dog gets out in front of you, just pull back on a little bit. You don't have to snap their head off, just go slow, say heel, sit. If they get carried away and they want to pull on you, they want to pull on the leash or jump around or spin around and act crazy, just try to get them to sit and heel. Best way to teach a dog to sit, heel, is grab underneath their chin, make them look up. Just point their head up, and just a little pressure on the rump. But the key is just to get their head up. When you get their head all the way up, it'll force their butt down, and that's how you teach them to sit. And as soon as their butt hits the ground, you want to give them a treat. So we work on just 2 retrieves. So just start out simple and basic, and just 2. You don't want to do more than 2, and kill the drive in the dog. You want the dog to be excited when you get that toy out and get it to retrieve. 2 retrieves. Another key thing is when you're done playing or you're done training, the sock or the ball, whatever you use to get that dog to retrieve, put it up. Don't let the dog just play with it whenever it wants. Just keep that put up. So imagine that being a duck that you shot. You're not going to let the dog sit there and wall around on it. So just keep that toy put up. After 2 retrieves, do a little bit of walking on the leash, a little bit of heel work. Start out slow. Like I said, you don't have to jerk their head off. If they get out to pulling in front of you too far, just stop. Teach them sit, make them sit down. If your leash work isn't doing too good, then just go to just teaching the dog to sit, and a little bit in recall. Out in the yard, just walk around, keep some treats. Whenever the dog comes to you, just give them a treat. So that's step 1, we'll say, for self-training your own retriever. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or leave a comment, and I'll answer them the best I can. Thanks for watching.